Hello and welcome back to a wet and soggy edition of Tech Talk. What I want to talk to you folks about today is what might be the 12-speed 105 mechanical group set. Now, this would be a group set that everyone is asking about, not that Di2 nonsense they did. But look, it's raining in San Diego. And I'm not riding in the rain. Why? Because there's no reason to ride in the rain in San Diego. It'll stop raining in the next couple of days. So let's head over to my work stand and let's talk about this new 105 12-speed group set that might be launching. Now, this is unofficial, but what we're seeing from a few channels here and there and Bicycling Magazine is a KHS bicycle with a 12-speed mechanical group set. Now, 12-speed mechanical is a very, very good thing if you ask me. I'm a huge fan of mechanical drivetrains because they work. They work very, very well. They're very reliable. You don't have to worry about batteries. You don't have to, if you're a SRAM person, you don't have to carry extra batteries in your back pocket because, oh my God, my battery might run out. The only thing you have to do is keep on top of your cables and housing from time to time. But honestly, mechanical drivetrain it shifts so well, I don't really see the need for Di2. Now, I had Di2 back in 2009. I had it for 9 years. The Dura-Ace 7970 Di2 from Shimano Dura-Ace, it was phenomenal. It worked extremely well. And I was shocked that it was the first release of a Di2 version, and it worked extremely well. And I had it for 9 years. I had it on multiple bikes, and I did thousands and thousands of miles on Di2. It was beautiful. But it was 10-speed, and when all my other bikes were 11-speed, I ended up selling it on eBay and got rid of it. But mechanical 12-speed might actually be a really good thing. So it was on a KHS bicycle. It was on some Bicycling Magazine, e-magazine, and it's got a 2024 date though. So, we just, today's January 5th and we just started 2023. Usually 2023 models are announced like, let's say, September, October, November. That's why Interbike was such a cool show. You went there and you saw all the new models for the next year. Interbike was a show that was held for a while in Vegas and then a few other places. But 2024. Now, here's the thing. We got 9200 12-speed Di2 Dura-Ace. We have 8100, which is the 12-speed Ultegra Di2. And we have 105 12-speed Di2. And none of that stuff is available. So now they've launched another group set, a 12-speed mechanical group set, maybe. We don't know. This is unofficial, of course. And when I went on to my dealer portal, the 12-speed mechanical group set was not listed. So take that with a grain of salt. Now, KHS, they're a very good value type of bike line. And whenever they release bikes, prior to all this price hikes, you could get a really high-end carbon fiber, high modulus type of frame, and then you'd also get a Dura-Ace group, and you'd still be only at about $5,000. So, and Dura-Ace wheels, it was like front to back. So Dura-Ace brakes and cranksets, that's usually where bike companies skimp. And then the wheels were also Dura-Ace. So everything was Dura-Ace, and it was just an incredible value bike. By the way, if you're comparing bike models and you're wondering why one model from ABC company is $500 cheaper than XYZ company, it's because probably the crankset's not Shimano, or the brakes are not Shimano, or so on. Anyway, so 2024, they maybe, and there are not, we still don't have the other 12-speed groups that were promised. So I don't know. I need to refer to my notes just to make sure I don't miss anything. But so they're talking about, I mean, here's the thing. It appears to be, because this is the way this bike was built, that it is a hydraulic disc brake bike. So no rim brake option. But don't forget that the Dura-Ace 9200 was rim brake compatible. The Di2 bike, Di2 group was rim brake compatible. So maybe rim brake compatible on the 12-speed mechanical 105. Next thing, what do we know about pricing? Don't know. The bike didn't have a price. The complete bike did not have a price. But I mean, let's think about it. The Di2 105, which I did a rant on a different video, so I'll link that down below. It's like $1,800 just for the group set. It just some ridiculous number. And the old mechanical 11-speed was around $1,000. So somewhere we have to split the difference. We have to go from 11-speed 105 mechanical to 105 12-speed Di2, and somewhere in the middle has to be this new 12-speed group to make it attractive to purchase. Now, if that goes to 12-speed, we're leaving a void now for 11-speed. We don't have an 11-speed group. Now, there are a lot of bikes. I get bikes in here all the time that are 11-speed. 11-speed Dura-Ace, 11-speed Ultegra, and of course 105 bikes. And, you know, on the Dura-Ace side of things, you've had the 9100 and the 9000, so two groups that are out there. You've got the Ultegra group of the 8000 and the 6800. So those are two 11-speed groups. You've got all the 11-speed 105 bikes. So somewhere there has to be a group to, and I would hope that this would be possible, that they could bring out an 11-speed mechanical group, let's say Tiagra, and then this group could service all of these other groups, because somewhere, I mean, all these other groups are going to get orphaned. Two Dura-Ace groups, two Ultegra groups that were 11-speed mechanical, they're going to get orphaned if Shimano does not come out with an 11-speed group, right? Because now the top three, Dura-Ace, Ultegra, and 105 are 12-speed. Where's that 11-speed group? It stands to reason it's probably Tiagra. But then everything has to move up, right? Because Tiagra's 10-speed now. And oh, by the way, the 10-speed is not compatible with other 10-speeds. So they need to figure out how to do that so that 11-speed, if Tiagra goes 11-speed, that it is compatible with all the other 11-speed cable pull and things like that. Okay, so, you know, what would be the price? Like I said, somewhere in the middle. I'm guessing around $1,200, $1,300. And the other reason why this is a good thing is we need bikes to be affordable again. On an entry level, we need bikes to be affordable again. If you've got $1,800 already sunk into a group, you haven't bought a frame, you haven't bought wheels, you haven't bought a finishing kit, saddle, seat post, handlebars, it's just too expensive. And things have gotten ridiculously expensive in the bike world. You got entry-level bikes, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, I guess, you know. And I got high-end bikes over $12,000. Come on, people. We need bikes for everyone else. People that are not sponsored, who are not trust funds. I'm being facetious and probably a little mean, but we need bikes for everybody, right? I don't know. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Nothing's official, but let's start a discussion down below. What do you folks think about a 12-speed mechanical group? How many of you are still riding 11-speed bikes? And by the way, that's not like, oh my God, that's an old group. I'm just saying you're riding 11-speed, so you're going to need replacement parts for your bike at some point. So tell me what your thoughts are about that. And I don't know. I mean, I like mechanical group sets, so maybe I'll get a 105 mechanical drivetrain just to have it and demo it and ride it and talk about it amongst my riding circle of friends or anyone else. Okay, anyway, that's all for today. Please, if you found this content entertaining, educational, informative in some way, please leave a comment down below. In the meantime, we'll see you up the road.